Alright, I'll do a commentary on my warrior here. This is KFC with a Shaman versus Roguelike Shaman. And we've decided that the best option is to just sit on the Warlock, because if you switch it all, you do much less damage, and they don't die, and eventually your Shaman, named Yellow here, sucks enough to run out of mana as a Shaman. So I'm going to be like playing as super aggressive as possible, even going behind the boxes, line of sighting, because if you don't do any damage, and they're fine, while at the same time they have dots ticking on you and you're not fine. I'm hitting this dude's pet here to keep up my Mortal Strike stack buff, which is a Lambs of Slaughter. Don't want that to fall off ever. Kind of want to get 3 stacks up as fast as possible. I fear out the Shaman. He blows his Tremor. I get kidneyed, so I can't stop the UA. So my Shaman's supposed to be dispelling UAs right now, but he's like bad, so he doesn't do that. Eventually he does dispel it, but you know, he let it tick like 5 times when there's no reason. So I try to I stun this guy before he gets his pet out, and I do, but that forces a trinket on him. So he trinkets and gets his soul link up, so he's able to you know, not take as much damage. I'm still sitting behind here since I do have Earth Shield and stuff, so I'm pretty much fine. I have no dots on me, so I'm not taking too much damage. Our Shaman gets hexed. Their Warlock jumps, so instead of following him off, I decided to switch onto their Shaman, so he can't really heal him, though, you know, thanks to Demon Armor, he healed him up all the way in like 1 heal. I get the Shaman down like half, but I get kidneyed, and I'm never going to hit him again. It's always a bad idea to switch targets on this team. Their Warlock is still on the bottom, so instead of, you know, being on behind the box inside of him, I just stay behind the box on the other side, so he can't really dot. As soon as he comes back up, I switch to him before he gets that fear on my hunter, so we're able to do some damage. But he's going to port again because they kind of just port on cooldown, because it clears slows, so it makes some of my GCDs completely worthless. He jumped off again, so there's no reason to keep following him down there because he'll just port back up. I got a pummel on the Shaman's heal here, so he's falling behind a little bit. You get a full throwdown on him, but my hunter gets death coiled, so he's not really helping me with damage at all. So we're not really able to kill their Shaman at this point. So now it's time to switch back to the Warlock because he hasn't been healed this entire time. He's still at half health because their Shaman's been a little bit busy. Start with the Piercing Howl on the Warlock, so I'm able to actually hit him. He jumps off. Not going to follow him again, so do a little more damage to the Shaman. The Warlock is still just sitting on bottom, hasn't received any heals. I pummel his Healing Surge, so he still hasn't received any heals. He ports back up, so he's able to get a fear on us through a Howl of Terror. Now we switch back onto him after interrupting the Shaman via throwdown and stuff. Shaman usually pretty much will never die because they're Shamans. So even though he gets super low like that, he's not going to die. He's got deep healing. He's going to heal for 70k non-crit. He's out of line of sight of his Warlock here, and we're doing tons of damage to him. And actually, we get a Scatter Trap, so I'm like, screw it, just threw a heroic throw at him, and he died. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and see you guys next time.